Kyle was born, raised, and currently resides in Mississauga. He has an honors degree in animal biology from the University of Guelph and an honors municipal bylaw certificate from Humber College. Prior to policing, Kyle worked for the City of Mississauga as an animal service officer. He has volunteered at many community events within Peel Region, including the Mississauga Food Bank and Eden Food Bank. He continues to volunteer with 11 Division's Police Community Liaison Committee. Kevin Tong.
Inspector.
Kevin was born and raised in Toronto and currently resides in Durham. He earned his degree in environmental engineering from the University of Guelph. Prior to policing, Kevin worked as a security guard for Home Depot and then later transitioned to a surveillance supervisor position for the OLG slots at Woodbine Racetrack. Kevin volunteers for the Salvation Army as a kitchen assistant for the Wilkinson Men's Shelter. Special presenters, Constable Jaskaran Bazian and Jaspreet Sandhu of the Peel Police will present to their brother. He attended the University of Guelph Humber and is working towards completing an Honours Bachelor of Applied Science in Criminal Justice. Prior to policing, Ravinder was a full-time student and worked various retail positions. He was a cadet with the Peel Regional Police for the last 2 years and stays active in the community by volunteering with the Heart and Stroke Foundation and attending community events. Jai Singh. Gurpreet Chauhan.
Inspector.
Gurpreet was born and raised in Brampton, where he resides with his family. He earned his degree in Bachelor of Science with a major in biology from York University. Prior to policing, Gurpreet worked as a security supervisor at a CIBC corporate division specialist. Prior to policing, Lindsay worked as a correctional officer at the Toronto South Detention Centre and owned her own small fitness business. Lindsay volunteers with teaching CrossFit classes and encourages others to stay healthy and fit. Nicole Semponia.
Inspector.
Nicole was born, raised, and currently lives in Toronto. She has an honours degree in criminal justice and diploma in police foundations from Humber College. Prior to policing, Nicole was a correctional officer at Vanier Centre for Women. Nicole volunteers with St. John's Ambulance. Special presenter, Constable Dennis Butcher of the Peel Regional Police will present to his wife. Rebecca Gray.
Inspector.
Rebecca was born and raised in Mississauga and currently resides in Milton. She earned her Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from Western University and is a registered kinesiologist with the College of Kinesiologists of Ontario. Prior to policing, Rebecca worked as a return-to-work coordinator with Great West Life. Rebecca volunteers at Camilla Sienna Senior Living Facility.
Before we go anywhere, can I have a big round of applause for these two just got married? Carried.
Vaibhav Saha.
Inspector.
Vaibhav was born and raised in New Delhi, India, and currently resides in Guelph with his family. He has a Police Foundation's diploma from Centennial College. Prior to policing, he was a geography research assistant and security personnel in the mental health unit at the Guelph General Hospital. He volunteers with the Peer Project as a mentor and has volunteered at many community events within Peel Region. Edvin Yambot.
Inspector.
Edvin was born in the Philippines. He earned his bachelor's in biology from York University, attended Humber College for mental health and forensic practice, and completed a training program at the University of Calgary for Aboriginal relations. Prior to policing, he worked as a correctional officer at the Toronto South Detention Centre and as a screening officer at Toronto Pearson International Airport. He volunteers with the Children's Aid Foundation in Toronto and is a corporal with St. John's Ambulance. Special presenter Captain Dwayne McPhail of the Mississauga Fire Department will present to his daughter. Lauren Alexandra McPhail.
Inspector.
Alexa was born, raised, and currently lives in Brampton. She has a Bachelor of Science degree in Ecology and Conservation Biology from Griffith University, as well as an advanced diploma in Fish and Wildlife Technology from Fleming College. Prior to policing, she worked as a biologist in Alberta and Ontario. She volunteers with the Huntonville Lions Club and on various environmental projects. Kevin Paget.
Inspector.
Kevin was born in Hamilton and raised in Caledonia. He went to Mount Royal University in Calgary, Alberta, obtaining a diploma in police studies and then earning his degree in sociology from McMaster University. Prior to policing, he owned and operated a retail store in Hamilton and worked as a logistics coordinator in Etobicoke. He has also volunteered for the Hamilton Children's Aid Society as a youth mentor and tutor. Jesse Flynn.
Inspector.
Jesse was born and raised in Brampton, where he currently resides. He earned his business degree from the University of Guelph Humber. Prior to policing, he was an accountant and worked as an auditor for BDO Canada. Jesse has volunteered at many community events within Peel Region, such as the YMCA, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and the Peel Polar Plunge for Special Olympics. Dennis Smirnoff.
Inspector.
Dennis was born and raised in Ukraine. He moved to Canada at the age of 15 with his parents and sister. Currently, he resides with his wife in Bowmanville. He earned his Computer Systems Technology diploma from George Brown College, in addition to a Bachelor of Commerce degree from Ryerson University. Prior to policing, Dennis worked as a systems analyst at CompuCom Canada. He mentored elementary school students with Prime Mentors Canada and volunteered as a medical escort for seniors with the Wood Green Community Services. Luke, engineer.
Inspector.
Luke was born in Mississauga. He was raised and currently lives in Georgetown. He has a bachelor's degree in criminology from the University of Western Ontario. Prior to policing, Luke worked at the University of Toronto campus police as a special constable at the St. George campus. He volunteers at the Knights Table in Brampton. Andrew Ermia.
Inspector.
Andrew was born and raised in Toronto and currently resides within Vaughan. He has acquired education within the justice field and is currently working on his Bachelor of Applied Arts. Prior to joining Peel Regional Police, he worked as a special constable with Toronto Community Housing. Andrew volunteers in Peel Region and constructs homes for Habitat for Humanity. Stephen Bartlett.
Inspector.
Stephen was born, raised, and currently resides in Brampton. He studied culinary arts under the mentorship of several Red Seal chefs. Prior to policing, he held positions as a line cook, sous chef, and head chef. He volunteers with the Brampton Rugby Club as a member on the executive board. Christopher Pedro.
Inspector.
Christopher was born and raised in Mississauga and currently resides in Brampton. He earned his Police Foundation's diploma from Humber College. Prior to policing, Christopher worked as a correctional officer at Maplehurst Correctional Facility in Milton. A mobile food bank delivering necessities to the homeless on the streets of Toronto. Special presenter, retired Sergeant Michael Roddick of the Ontario Provincial Police will present to his stepdaughter. Catherine Sabraki. She worked as a civilian in Record Services and Intelligence Bureau with Peel Regional Police. Monique is a volunteer coach in youth soccer. Andy Min.
Inspector.
Andy was born, raised, and currently resides in Mississauga. He has a degree from Humber College for paralegal studies. Prior to policing, Andy worked in sales. He currently volunteers at Habitat for Humanity. He would like to thank his family and friends for their continuous support. Mario Sabeljak.
Inspector.
Mario was born and raised in Mississauga and currently resides in Toronto. He earned his degree in criminology and sociology from the University of Toronto. Prior to policing, he worked as a special constable with GO Transit. Mario was an auxiliary with Peel Regional Police for the last 2 years and has volunteered at many community events within Peel Region. Special presenter, Constable Monique Mahal of the Peel Regional Police will present to her brother-in-law. Tanuj Dada.
Inspector.
Tanuj was born in India. He was raised in Malton and currently resides in Brampton. He has an honors degree in criminology from York University. Prior to policing, he worked as a project manager in the manufacturing industry. He volunteers with Meal on Wheels and has volunteered with Big Brother and Big Sister of Peel and Peel Alzheimer's Society. Luke McHenry.
Inspector.
Luke was born and raised in Brampton and currently resides in Toronto. He earned his bachelor's degree in political science and criminology from the University of Western Ontario. Prior to policing, he worked for the City of Brampton in the Parks Maintenance Department. He has volunteered with various youth mentorship programs in the Peel region, as well as coached youth basketball and hockey. Lakhwinder Gill. Lakhwinder was born and raised in India. He moved to Canada in 2002 and currently resides in Caledon with his wife and 2 sons. He earned a bachelor's degree in computer science and engineering. Prior to policing, he worked as a special constable with GO Transit and as a correctional officer at Toronto South Detention Centre. Before that, he worked in the IT field for about 14 years. Currently, he volunteers with the City of Caledon. Amanpreet Chauhan.
Inspector.
Amanpreet was born and raised in Brampton, where he currently resides with his family. He earned his degree in Bachelor of Commerce from York University. Prior to policing, he worked as a security guard at the Bramalea City Centre in Brampton and was an auxiliary officer with Peel Regional Police. He also volunteered as a soccer coach for the Brampton East Soccer Club. He is employed with the Canadian Armed Forces as a reserve infantry soldier with the Lawrence Scots Regiment and volunteers with Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Peel. Please congratulate the newly sworn constables of Class 1901. I would now like to call upon class spokesperson, Constable Damon John, to say a few words on behalf of his classmates.
welcome Chief McCord, distinguished guests, family members, and friends of Peel Regional Graduating Class 1901. Today we gathered to celebrate the graduation and swearing in of 40 members of Class 1901. It is a very exciting time for us all as we embark on our police careers. But the hard work will not end here. Dedication, determination, and hard work are just some of the many traits I've seen on display over the past 6 months of our training, and we plan on continuing to make our family, friends, colleagues, and members of the public proud. Going back to the first day of training, we all shared one common goal in mind as we waited in the front lobby. Most of us did not know each other, and we were nervous and excited, but yet we were up to the task that many before us has been called to. During the past 6 months of our training, long physical academic training turned into long nights of trying to retain the information. But we were all determined, and we knew that the end goal of becoming a police officer, helping people, and arresting bad guys would be all worth it in the end. As we got deeper into our training, we realized some of us were no longer colleagues. We became friends and people that we can truly depend on. We come from completely different walks of life, but all of that did not matter. And that is one of the reasons we are truly proud to be Peel. One of the first times of our team coming together was when we got our uniform. We tactically unloaded them from the loading area to the auditorium in a long human chain boxing passing machines as we carried that momentum onto OPC and maintained that as a camaraderie throughout our post-training. I would sincerely like to thank all of the family members of Class 1901 for putting us with us over the past 6 months. I know it was not easy, not being able to see us during our time at OPC, and not getting to spend that much time as you would like with us when we got home, and especially hearing all of our marching commands when we got home. I'm pretty sure my mom knows how to march by now. As our training comes to an end today, our learning will continue. For some of us that will be on the road tomorrow, let us keep this in mind and be conscious of the things that we do. Also, let's remember the candle test. If our actions came to light, will our family be proud? So today, as we stand here in Peel Police's #1 uniform, let us all remember the reason that we made the decision to become policemen and women. Let us all stay mentally and physically fit. Let us all continue to work hard, and most importantly, do the right thing on our job and to love our families. Thank you.
Thank you, Damon. At this time, I would ask Chief McCord to please come forward to present the L.W. Farrow Award. The Larry Farrow Award is given to the member of the recruit class who best exemplifies spirit, leadership, understanding, and tolerance. This award is voted upon by the class members themselves in honor of Sergeant Larry Farrow, a former long-standing member of the Recruiting and Training Bureau. Miss Edith Farrow, Larry's mother, would normally present the award. However, she was unable to attend today. She has requested that her brother-in-law, Murray Farrow, present the award in her place. Murray Farrow, if you would come up on stage to present the award, please. The recipient of the L.W. Farrow Award for Class 1901 is Constable Kyle Van Bockhorst. Congratulations, Kyle. Constable Chohan, please present graduating class 1901 for the Legacy Sword presentation.
Class 1901, stand up.
On January 1st, 1974, 5 former police services amalgamated to create what is now the Peel Regional Police. These 5 police services were Mississauga, Streetsville, Port Credit, Brampton, and Shinkuzi. In the 45 years that have since passed, the Peel Regional Police has grown into the 3rd largest municipal police service in the country. We are a progressive service that is continuously built on the legacy and reputation of these 5 former police services, making each and every member proud to be Peel. The Legacy Sword presentation is symbolic of the changing of military command ceremonies. We have commissioned a 1974 Peel Regional Police Sword, generously provided by the Peel Regional Police Association as the Legacy Sword. The Legacy Sword is detailed with the names of the 5 former police services, and it reflects the leadership, dedication, and professional excellence that the members of the Peel Regional Police consistently provide to the community we serve. Constable Scott Lowry has been invited to challenge today's graduating class with carrying on the legacy of the Peel Regional Police. Constable Lowry began his policing career in 1986 with Peel Regional Police and is currently in his 34th year of service. During his career, he has had the opportunity to work in uniform patrol at 11 Division, 12 Division, and 22 Division. Constable Lowry has been assigned to RBU, Break and Enter Squad, Courts, and Evidentiary Property Bureau. Constable Lowry is a recipient of the Police Exemplary Service Award with a 30-year bar. He encourages the newly sworn constables of Class 1901 to get involved in the community and give back at every opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, Constable Scott Lowry. This challenge will be to build upon the proud legacy that this organization has established and to leave the Peel Regional Police in a better place for the generations that follow. Constable Scott Lowry, will you now ask Constable Chohan if Class 1901 will accept the challenge of carrying on the legacy of the Peel Regional Police? Constable Chohan, please form Class 1901 for dismissal.
Class 1901, turn to your left, please. Left! Final left. Quick!
Can I now have Constable Nicole Mello return to the podium for the singing of God Save the Queen? If you could please stand and officers replace your hats. Once again, I will ask that Chief McCord and Constable Chohan take the salute.
God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign. save the Queen.
Thank you, Constable Mello. As the ceremony is almost complete, I would like to inform everyone that light refreshments will be served in the community room just down the hallway after dismissal. Chief McCord, I present to you Recruit Class 1901. May I have your permission to dismiss them to their duties? Constable Chohan, please dismiss Class 1901 to their duties.